do think another way to sort of suck the oxygen out of whatever the president might try to do in the agita around the election is you roll these nominees out fast.
Exactly.
I think before Thanksgiving, you're going to have a government in waiting. Before Thanksgiving, and that, it just, this is before the elections are certified technically, but what it does is it absolutely sucks the oxygen. It makes it like, what are you talking about?
A sense of inevitability.
And by the way, we're going to call other states, and as more votes come in, so it's not even going to be a one-state election.
There will come a time when world leaders start calling the president.
In fact, Justin Trudeau.
Right.
And remember that Donald Trump went to Saudi Arabia. You do not have to go to Canada or Mexico, which is the tradition, to go to your neighbors.
Okay, so as you've seen, Biden has taken the lead and has been, let me see here. He has taken the election. This is all still preliminary, but everyone is calling it. They're saying he won. He is president-elect. This isn't a real shocker. I'll just put it that way. But I wanted to do a quick video about some thoughts I have. I did a live video the other night and outlining what I think he's going to do and within his first year of presidency. And I touched on what we as patriots, as preppers, as constitutionalists, as conservatives should be doing between now and January 20th, when he is sworn in as president. So I have notes. I tried doing this, like I said, the other night, and I had issues with Facebook, kept buffering me, kept kicking me out, and I won't go into the whole rabbit trail of that, but I wanted to do a quick snippet. Now that the news has said that he is president-elect, I just wanted to go over some things that I think are going to be important for you and for me. So, what we need to be doing right now, we have a small window of opportunity to get things done while floating under the radar. So one of the big things that you and I need to do is stack food. Stack food to the rafters, as they say. We need to be doing this now because what I believe he's going to do within his first month is he's going to do a countrywide lockdown. He's going to do a countrywide shutdown of the economy, and he's going to do a mask mandate, which will eliminate the possibility to go out and get food when you need it. There's no way that the government can know how much food you need, and so therefore they can't tell when you need it. So to be on guard and be protective of you and your family, you need to be stacking food to the rafters. That's key. Food and water right now. The next thing you need to be doing is getting your finances, get your finances in order. You've got a small window when the collectors, the banks, the government are going to start cracking down, and they're going to want their money because they need to fund what he's going to be doing. And if they don't have their money, they're going to come after you looking for your money. So that's the next thing I need you to do. Start working on that now. You need to start developing an emergency plan. The thing with power is those who have it don't want to give it up. So those that are rioting, those that are fighting, those that are looting, once you open that Pandora's box, it's really hard to close it. And so you need to come up with an emergency plan for when things start coming your way, or when the government starts cracking down on things with like assault weapons bans and things of that nature. You need to have an emergency plan to handle these kinds of things. So start working on those things now because you don't want to be caught with your pants down. Let's see here. The next thing that I really think you should be doing is buying seeds. Like earlier, my first post was about, my first point was about buying food. You need to have a way of sustaining food, sustaining yourself. Start buying seeds now. They're fairly inexpensive, but come spring and summer, when it's time to start planting these, this will give you an edge over everyone else that's standing in line waiting for their government cheese. So buy seeds now while you can. The next thing that's going to be really important that I think is you need to start practicing and training. Practicing and training, this is going to be an umbrella of things. So you need to be practicing and training with your weapon, because the last thing that you want is to need that weapon and not really sure how it works, not really sure how to fix it, and if you have things go wrong, you're not going to be able to know how to take care of it. So start practicing and start training with these weapons, and start practicing and using the ammo that you have. I know it's kind of expensive right now. It's only going to get more expensive, so do it now while you can. That way it's ready to go. Let's see here. You want to form groups. So you want to develop context with people. You want to develop context with people. Start forming these groups now so that when things get rough, when things get tough, when things get bad, you're not doing this by yourself, because I can't do everything by myself. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough time, resources, or energy to do everything by myself. But together, we can do more. So start developing contacts with people. Find those that are like-minded. Find those that are already doing things like this, like prepping, like being a patriot and a conservative. People that are like-minded, that you have contacts with, that you have similar goals, ideas, and ideals. That's important. And then lastly, this. Talked about this the other night. This is super important. Get this right now. Start reading it. Start thinking about it. Start getting this right. Start getting this right. So, last thing is read your Bible. All this is important, but without this stuff is irrelevant. Get this right now. This is your window of opportunity to get this right now. These are just a quick few things that I think are going to be important for you and for me to be working on in this next transitional period from November 6th to January 20th. These are important. Start working on these now. Get your stuff together. So get your food in order. Start working on that. Get your seeds together. Start working on your finances. Start developing emergency plans. Practice and train, which will work hand in hand with building contacts with people. You start working with people. You start training people. You start practicing with people. You start talking with people. You'll find out real quick who's on your side and who's not. So those are just a few things that, now that we found out that Biden has won, obviously there are still things need to be certified, things need to go through the courts, but as far as the media is concerned, he is now president-elect. So these things are super important to start working on now. Get these under control now, get these figured out now, so that when he becomes president and things start rolling downhill, which they will real fast, you'll be a leg ahead of those that are, unprepared. So I end with the modern day Patriot, and I hope this was a quick insight of what's to come so that you are more prepared. Have a great day.